Welcome back, subscribers, and welcome new viewers to October 2024 General Monthly Reading for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, North or South nodes of the Moon. And I want to thank each and every one of you who have subscribed, who like and share my videos, because that helps my whole channel to circulate to more and more individuals who are in need of this information just like you. And really quick, let me make sure my volume is all the way up. Okay, it is. All right. It's always best to make sure of that. Okay, so really quick, and this is an amazing month for all of us with the transits going on. And okay, so let me just get right into it. The new moon is, first of all, I'm taping on the 24th. So I am taping early so that I can get these videos out earlier than I have been, especially for this month. So the new moon is going to be on October 2nd. It's going to be in your sign, Libra, 10 degrees, 4 minutes. And that is going to conjunct to Mercury in Libra, which will also be 10 degrees on the 2nd, on the new moon. And at the same time, Mars is in Cancer all month long. And on the 2nd, it is going to square the new moon and Mercury. So what that is saying to me is really, really big. So obviously, definitely you Libras that are listening, it's going to be a big deal for each and every one of you. And depending on how many of your planets are in Libra and which ones, that will depend on how exactly it's going to affect you. So you're going to be affected personally and the whole world. This includes all of humanity is going to be affected. And again, this is a major deal because we're talking new moon has to do with new beginnings, something brand new. Mercury is all about communication, is all about messages, and Mars is all about action. So we are going to see passionate, and Mars is a very passionate planet. And so it's very expressive, but it is also about physical action taking. So we are going to see and hear Mercury, communication, new beginnings, passionate new beginnings and truths coming out this month. And it's going to be on a very foundational, transformative level because we have Pluto in Capricorn and it's retrograde, but it does go direct on the 12th of October. But the significant part of this is that Mars at the same time being in Cancer, it is in opposition to Pluto in Capricorn. So again, what that does, that is Mars, the action planet, very explosive, very passionate about whatever it's desiring to take action on, and the emotions, whatever that's about. But we know it's going to be on a very deep root level, having to do with us in the whole world. And then also all of you Libras, because yes, Libras, that's going to square, again, Mars is squaring you too. So you could also be having that on a personal level as well. Again, that depends on your personal natal wheel. But again, with this, I'm just seeing a huge transformational, even explosive information that is going to be revolutionary for all of us in this whole world. And that, especially with Pluto and Mars, that will be very close opposition the last week of October. Okay, so again, we've got a lot going on from the very beginning to the very end of October. This is very, very awesome. Okay, so Chiron, it's still in Aries, and it's 21 degrees, 50 minutes all month. North Node is still in Aries. It's 6 degrees all month long. We also have, besides that other, we still have Jupiter in Gemini, and it's retrograde, goes retrograde on the 9th. And so it begins the month at 21 degrees, by the end of the month, 20 degrees. But what that means is it is going to square Saturn in Pisces, and Saturn in Pisces is still retrograde all month long. It begins the month at 14 degrees, by the end of the month, 12 degrees. So it's going to be 15, 16. So it's about a 6 degree, so that's as far as you want to go, 6-7 degrees, in my opinion, to be a close square or aspect. And so that would be the first half of the month. So what that means again is there's going to be what I'm seeing is a focus, a very much of a focus and an expansion of communication about authority figures, about government. And this is, I'm talking in the world here. And for you personally, it would be having to do with authority figures. It could be father, grandfather, those that you see are in authority in your life. It could be mother for some. But again, the big deal is there's going to be a serious focus, serious communication on also authority. It has to do with rules and what we have as a whole been forced to in the world, forced to go along with and adhere to these laws. So I just see a big opening above that. And with Neptune also in Pisces retrograde, that too, even though it's not a close conjunction or square, to Jupiter, again, in Gemini, and Jupiter expands. That's why I'm saying there's going to be a detailed focus and a concentration of communication. Mercury also communication and of these things that are being focused on. And again, Neptune to me is all about bringing out the facts as opposed to fantasy, or the unseen realm as opposed to the factual, the laws, and dividing a line in the sand, so to speak, and getting all this out on the table. That's what I'm seeing. Okay, so last but not least, the full moon is going to be in your opposite sign, Aries, 24 degrees, 35 minutes on the 17th. Okay, I know that was long, but it had to be talked about because this is a huge, huge, revolutionary, transformative month for all of us. And Libra, definitely for you too personally. Okay, so now let's get into your personal reading, Libra. Sun, moon, rising, north or south nodes of the moon. And see what astrological influences are assisting you this month in whatever is happening for you. For Libra, sun, moon, rising, north or south nodes of the moon. Okay. Retrograde, that's number 15. That breaks down into a 6. So with the retrogrades, and can you see that? Okay, there we go. Just a second here. Let me just... Okay. All right, well, let's just, okay, I'm just checking out Capricorn. Capricorn also, Pluto squares whatever you have in Libra too. And so it's, I said, did I tell you it's, I don't think I told you. It's 29 degrees all month long. I think I did say that. Okay. Anyway, what I'm seeing is retrogrades have to do with you looking back and reviewing whatever you weren't able to take care of. And so with this Pluto retrograde in Capricorn, again, square to whatever you have in Libra, especially if you are at the end degree of any of your Libra planets, then it's going to be a close square. So that's you, and you will definitely feel it. And it's going to give you an even stronger intensity to deal with whatever you haven't been able to deal with, because whenever a planet, and especially Pluto, we're talking is a intense planet, it is at the beginning or the end of the sign, right before it's ready to go out, which it is right now in Capricorn. This is the last, we have October and the first half of November, and then we're not going to have it in Capricorn anymore. So it's going to be very, very intense for, especially for those who it personally aspects, close degree especially. So, and again, that's possibly you. So what I'm seeing is you are taking a look, you are reviewing it. That's what this time is about. And not only that for you personally, that's the same thing that what the whole world is doing this month is there is a review or a turning back and looking and evaluating and seeing, okay, what happened? What did I learn? What do I want to get rid of? What do I want to keep as I move forward into this new beginning? And that is exactly what I see happening for you. And number 6, which 15 breaks down into a 6, that's a balanced number. And so you Libras, absolutely, you are balancing out whatever is still out of balance for you, so that you can get to the root of who you are, your true balanced harmonious self, especially Libras. That's your main desire, is staying balanced. You're sensitive, and you need balance in yourself and in your environment. And so when you are balanced within yourself, then you will also have that energy of balance in your environment, and it will show your balance in yourself, in your environment. Okay, so again, that's what I'm seeing. And some of you, again, you're just finishing up. Others of you, maybe this is something you never had a chance to take care of, and so you're finishing that up, or you are, you have the opportunity to absolutely take care of it once and for all. But it's a big deal. That is, again, your balance, and before you can move forward is what I'm seeing, because these are blockages that I'm talking about. Oh, wow. Okay, here we have North Node. You could have your North Node in Libra. You could have your South Node in Libra, because they are opposing. And so, and if that's so, that's a major thing. So it's number 34 that breaks down into a 7. And absolutely, our South nodes, you cannot have your North Node, the blessings of your North Node, until, and this is astrologically, and I'm an astrologer if you don't already know, of 29 plus years, and I specialize in the North and South nodes of the moon. So I do know what I'm talking about. And I have just, in fact, recently worked through and completed my own South Node in order to set me up for the blessings of my North Node. So again, none of us, until you know consciously, you read what your exact specific South Node is, what sign it's in, what house placement it's in, it stays in your subconscious. It stays as a program running 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and you don't know you don't know. It's subconscious, unconscious, so it's going on without our knowledge or even consent, because you don't know what you don't know, you don't know. And so again, those are the blockages. That's what's stopping you from. So if you're trying to create something in your life, peace, harmony, balance in your life, and it's not working, and you don't know what your nodes are, I would highly, highly recommend taking a look, finding out. And I specialize in that. You don't have to come to me, but I will, if you send me an email, go on my website. I have detailed information. And so if you want a private reading, I can absolutely do that too. But if you can't afford that, and I will, at the very least, I give freely, absolute freely, no charge, for a natal wheel. I can do a natal wheel for you and send you your nodes of the moon. But I do need all of your birth information. And so just go on my website, thecreativewoman.org, and all your questions will be answered. And if you don't, send me a message through my website, and I can definitely answer your questions. But this is major, major for you. Definitely some of you needed to hear that. I don't speak anything that I say in any of my readings, even though I might not understand it. It's because at least one of you, some of you, it was necessary to hear that, and you needed this information. So again, that's why I do what I'm doing. Okay, so let's see what else is going on for you, Libra. What you need to know, what's happening. I just get the feeling, again, this is a big month. It could be a tower moment for some of you. Maybe you just recently had a tower moment, but some of you haven't yet. And so it's, again, it just depends on where each one of you are at, and it's unique for each and every one of you, depending on your natal wheel and what you have gone through so far in your life. Okay, so what I'm seeing, this automatically, I put this under the retrograde or the review, so that it's reiterating to me. It's saying, as soon as you've taken care of whatever this is that you're reviewing this month, and maybe some of you, a few of you, I'm getting, you've already done this, and so you will see a birth of your something new in your life. If not your life in general, you are going to see that being birthed in October, this next month. And again, some of you, you're going to see, you might, if you're just finishing that up, that's perfectly okay. Then you're setting yourself up for that as well. Okay, I'm also getting with this, her head is highlighted. See the lights, the beams. This month, you're also receiving messages from the unseen realm, from the spiritual realm. So as to how exactly, okay, I'm getting a couple messages. One is how to go about birthing this idea, this opportunity, whatever this is. Pay attention, spend some time with yourself, and absolutely balanced and quiet, and however that is best for you to receive those messages. But pay attention and alert to your intuition and to what you are getting through dreams, and just in your time that you spend in your quiet time, meditation, whatever that is for you. Again, that's important for you to do this month too, in also keeping the energy of what you're desiring to come to fruition, keeping that in your mind and concentrating on that as much as you possibly can, especially this month, and keep it to yourself. Keep it to yourself so that if this sounds right for you, so that your energy can stay as strong and it won't get depleted by any possible discouragements, is why I'm saying that. Discouragements of what you are desiring, what you are desiring for yourself to create. Okay. Okay, and so with this card, I'm seeing this Oriental or Asian, a native Asian. You might be from Asia or have an Asian ancestry in some way, Native American possibly. But what I'm seeing is this person and their hands up, and of course there's a wall there, and it's like they can't penetrate the wall. There's something, again, is a blockage. It's a blockage. And it's been very, very painful because I'm seeing this as blood. And so, and I'm getting that some of you have really, really, you desire, and you've been working on this, and you've been putting your blood, sweat, and tears into doing your best to free yourself of this blockage. But there's still something that is that you're unable to see, a piece of information and a detail that is essential in order for you to unlock this door for yourself. And look at this. This came right under the North Node. And so to me, I don't know of any other way. And I tried everything. I ran and tried everything. I tried to get out of working through my South Node. It doesn't work. And so if that is you, and you're here and you still don't know, and you don't know your nodes, I cannot impress upon you, encourage you enough to look into that, unlock that piece, because you have to have that information before that's the only thing that I know of that unlocks that specific program that was passed down to you at birth. It's the only way I know of. I mean, if you know of another way, awesome, you do that, absolutely. But someone needs to hear that this is another avenue, and it will get to the root. And again, this is why I do my channel. This is even why I do my tarot, because it all comes back to getting to know ourselves. We want each one of us, and I want each one of you to be your most powerful selves and be able to express that you freely and openly without any blockages. Okay, so let's see. Yeah, this is a really big deal. Okay, well, I know I can't. Okay, I'm going to put these up here, and I'm going to bring all of this down. There we go. Okay. Okay, so what else? I feel like, what time is it? Okay, we still have time. Let's get some, whoa, okay. That's the first one. First tarot card out that definitely wanted to show itself. So let's see. Okay, and I skipped this one too. Okay, so let's start with those. Wow, look at this. The first one, 10 of Cups. See, this is where you're headed. And again, this is what you are desiring, or what you are physically birthing. Your 10 of Cups. And this is something that you've been dreaming about, wishing for, working towards, and you're going to have it. It's in the cards for you. It absolutely is, Libra. So don't ever think that it's not. And you have done a lot of transformation. You have done a lot of work on yourself. So I'm just getting, somebody needs to hear, don't beat yourself up. Please don't beat yourself up. Take a look at and take the time to see how far you have come. Yes, that's true. You're not at your desired destination yet, but you're getting there step by step. So don't be discouraged. Okay. And then the Hermit, it came up upside down. So that energy, the Hermit energy is alone energy. Okay, I just got what it is. You're not getting enough alone time. For some of you Libras, if this might not pertain to all of you, this might be someone specific or a few of you, but that's why it came upside down. And you definitely, and that's why I was saying too, take some alone time. Make sure, because that's besides your peace and you being able to be balanced and have the time to care for yourself and your dreams and your desires with, and using your energy, because we're talking, it's energies. Everything starts with energy. A dream is a thought, is that energy of what you desire, you thinking about it, and in your mind. And so again, it takes you, especially now, for those of you that don't have any alone time, to definitely spend some alone time just in your energy, so that nothing or no one is interrupting you or disturbing that energy of yours. That could be diminishing. So some of you, the reason why you're not reaching it is because your energy is being diminished by others in your environment. And again, depending on what you have and how much you have in Libra, well, whatever it is, at least in that, with that planet, that Libra planet, you have to have balanced and harmonious environment. And you know this. And then to what extent, it will depend upon how many planets you have in Libra and what they are, the type, which planets they are, Libra. Okay, 7. You know what? You have 7, and that's the natural house, the 7th house of Libra. So it's again talking about you. It's time to get moving for some of you, and or you are moving this month forward motion. If you've been stagnant, then you're getting forward motion. And I'm also getting, if you are moving forward, it's because you're balanced. You're balanced, the white horse and the black horse. And if you're not, all it takes again is getting into balance with yourself first and foremost. And again, I'm getting with the stars. Pay attention to your intuition this month. Pay attention to what ideas, to what information is coming into you intuitively when you are in your quiet space. Again, I cannot express enough to, if you are not getting that consistent time to yourself, to where you can birth what you're wanting and create. Make the time, absolutely, especially this month, and do it as often as you possibly can on a consistent basis for yourself, because that keeps you balanced, and then that keeps the energies, that it enables whatever information that you are needing to hear for yourself to assist you, you will be open to hearing. And some of you, it's a new perspective on viewing whatever's needed to be viewed. There's a different route to go about something than you have been going about. That's a specific message for someone. Okay, so, wow. Okay, I am going to stop here because this is a long, and I've keep doing my best to, and 111. I just saw 111 on the time. So that is a sign or synchronicity for those of you that pay attention to that. 111. Pay attention to what you're thinking about, what intuitively was coming to you at that moment, how you were feeling, because that is going to be a clue for you in some way, shape, or form. And again, it's going to be different for all of you, whether it has to do with what you're reviewing, what you're needing to take a look at to free yourself, or about what you're birthing, or about ready to birth. I got somebody too is physically, you could physically be giving birth this month. And that's another specific, but what I'm getting is it's unexpected. And I don't know, I'm getting both, and so this could be two different people. I'm not really sure, but someone it's early and someone it's late. So, but in either case, this is unexpected, an unexpected birth. Okay. All right. Okay, well, Libra, I hope this has helped you. And I thank you so much for allowing me to do this October 2024 monthly reading for you. Until next time, bye.